Well, actually, I like to take rides with her and stuff. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I like to go shopping with her.
Okay. And what else?
Oh, trying to think. I like to see the AR videos of Laguna Beach every night.
Aw. Okay. Videos of Laguna Beach?
Yes, that's my favorite thing to watch every night. Relaxation at bedtime.
Aw, beautiful. And so what things about your mom do you miss that you don't get with Nancy?
It's a good question. I know we don't get to go to our cousin Arna's house anymore in person.
Okay, what else?
Well, Dad doesn't like to drive because he's an old man. He's going to be 87 years old. Doesn't like to sleep at somebody else's house because he needs to drink lots of water.
Okay. So do you think that it's because your mom took you out more, possibly that you like to be taken out more a little bit?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
We used to go to
Uh,
my sister. We used to go to my sister Lori's house too for Christmas every year.
okay. So, but on the day-to-day things, I heard you say that your mom was your main caretaker and she took really good care of you,
Yeah,
right? And so you're
yeah,
missing your mom, but you're also missing how much all the things that she did for you. Is that correct?
yes, uh-huh.
Yeah. And do you think that maybe you're being called to take care more for yourself? And do you think that maybe you're a little bit afraid of taking care of more of your own stuff?
Yeah, I sure am.
Okay. And and do you believe that you can learn to take more care of your own stuff in the process of your mom's absence?
Well, I help Nancy. I make sure the doors are locked before we go to bed.
Good. Very good. So you're already kind of taking care of yourself, isn't that
Yes,
correct?
uh-huh. Yes, uh-huh.
Okay.
I
So
want to
do
make
you,
sure
that's right. So do you think that you're capable of learning more how to take bigger care of yourself?
well, I take showers all the time. I brush my teeth.
Great. Okay. So you're doing really, really, really good at taking care of yourself, I hear. Is that correct?
Yes, uh-huh.
Great. So all of those things your mom didn't really have to do for you, did she?
No, not after when I grew up.
Right? Yeah. And so when your mom's gone, you're basically missing how much she loved you and attended to
Yes, I
you. Is
sure
that
do. I
correct?
miss it a lot.
Yeah. Aw. And what things did she do that made you feel really loved and attended to?
Well, she told me how much she loved me and stuff. That's what
Oh. And um and did you happen to say those words back to her?
yeah, probably I may have.
Oh, okay. So you don't exactly remember, but if you could, and she was standing in front of you now, what would you tell her?
Well, it was nice seeing. I miss you so much.
Uh-huh. And if she told you how much she loved you and that felt good, what do you think would make her feel good to hear from you?
Well, if I helped her out.
Well, we already established that you do such a good job at taking care of yourself. Isn't that correct?
Yes,
Yeah. And we already agreed that one of the things that you miss about your mom is how she said that she loved you. Isn't that correct?
yes, uh-huh.
And then when I asked you if you were able to tell her that you loved her, you kind of couldn't remember. Isn't that correct?
Well, I remember a lot of things, but maybe couldn't remember said exactly,
Yeah. So is it hard for you to say the words, I love you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you think would happen if you said the words, I love you?
Wouldn't wouldn't hurt,
Yeah. But if it's hard for you, what do you think is so hard about it?
Well, I just don't get to see her anymore.
Yes. But if you could see her and you had the chance to say, I love you, would you be able to say it?
Yes, I can.
You can. Very good. And if you didn't say it enough when she was alive, do you think maybe that might be a little painful for you too?
Painful to do what?
That you didn't tell her how much you loved her?
Maybe.
Okay. Would you like her to know how much you loved her?
Yes.
Mm. Would that help you to feel more peace about her absence for a little bit? If you could
Yes.
know that she knew how much you loved her, would that help
Yes.
you?
Uh-huh.
Good. Okay. So now, who in your life have you been able to tell the words, I love you to?
Well, I'm not real sure.
Oh, have you been able to tell yourself the words, I love you, Jeff?
Yeah, maybe in my head.
Good. Okay. So have you been able to tell anybody else in your head that you love them?
Yes.
Who else in your head have you been able to tell them I love you?
Well, maybe Nancy.
Nancy. Oh, that's very sweet. And have you verbally told her I love you?
Oh, yeah, must have.
You must have, but you can't quite remember. Is that correct?
Yeah, because I don't want to get you wrong, okay?
I'm sorry?
I don't want to get you wrong.
Oh, got it. Well, I mean, you would know if you said the words I love you, don't you think?
Yeah.
Those are pretty big words, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Why do you think people get afraid of saying the words I love you?
Oh, I don't know.
They're hard to say though, aren't they?
Yeah, it sure is hard to say.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when we say I love you, maybe people aren't going to say I love you back. And that
Yeah,
would be painful, wouldn't it?
could be.
Yeah. So the reason why we're talking about this love is that all the remembrances and those memories that you sent to us, all those things have in common that they made you feel really cared for and they made you feel loved and included. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And you're wanting to have that sense of feeling loved and included and cherished. Isn't that
Yeah.
true? Mhm.
Wish
And
cherish me.
cherished means important and valued. Like you're
Yes.
so right. You want
Yes.
you want to feel cherished, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when
Yes.
you were with your mom, that's what she made you feel, isn't it true?
Yes.
You knew that when you were with your mom, you were always going to be cherished and taken care of. Isn't that
Yes. Uh-huh.
correct? Yeah.
Yes.
And so that's kind of how you want to feel on a day-to-day basis, right?
Yes.
Now, we believe that it's possible for you to feel like that on a day-to-day basis without needing to have your mom around. Is that too much to ask, do you think?
I'm not sure.
So if we said, Jeff, would you like to feel cherished and
Yes,
included
yes, I sure do.
without needing to have your mom around? What would your answer be?
Yes, I like to feel cherished.
Without needing to have your mom around.
Yeah, because I can't help it. She passed away.
That's right.
But if she was
And
around, if she was around, then I like to see her for real. But we have no
y-
choice.
yeah, yeah.
That's why I need to
So
feel cherished right now.
that's right. So that's what we're going to aim. We're going to aim in this session to help you access places within you so that you can understand what it's like to feel cherished for yourself, by yourself, and with yourself.
Mhm. Oh,
Okay?
because no year I like to remember something because see I really do need to feel like I'm going back in time because I know what year I really want is late
Yeah,
1983 to 1984 because I need to
great.
feel Debbie because
So
because
I want you to share with me three experiences that you remember from that time frame that helped to
okay
make you feel cherished and important and taken care of. Okay.
yes
So, what's the first experience?
well the first experiences you know what I remember this I remember the Silbeach. You remember the Silbeach? Did you know the Silbeach Pier got wiped out back between January and February of '83?
Okay.
And then I remember not only that we had a big storm. I remember it used to be March 1st, 1983, when we had that worst heavy rainstorm than ever and stuff. I remember we had to come back home early from my school I used to go to. You know, the name of the school I used to go to in Boynton Park. It's a private school. The name of the school I used to go to is Speech and Language Development Center in Boynton Park. They had preschool, elementary, and secondary. There's kids that come from all different cities.
So, you liked that they came to get you to take you home. Is that correct?
Yes. And I enjoy
Good.
remembering. I enjoy remembering when I used to be a 15-year-old teenager, you know.
Uh huh.
And then, no, I remember. No, I also want to remember about 1983. Oh, I don't know the name of all the stuff. I remember when Flashdance came out in '83.
Good. And where were you when you first heard Flashdance?
Oh, maybe I was at the school. We did aerobic dancing, and then I heard it on the radio and stuff.
Great. And who were the friends that you were dancing with?
Oh, I'm not real sure. A lot of people, you know, we used to do aerobic dancing at SLDC.
Great. And did you like your teacher who was leading the dance class?
Well, I'll tell you, I can't remember. It was either Ellen Johnson or Sandy Garcia, somebody you don't know. But
Andy Garcia.
Lonnie,
Okay. Yeah.
I know we sent old pictures of the past, of my class picture, my camp picture, and that picture of me standing between two of my friends with a green shirt on. You know, that's
Mhm.
and also no another reason why I'm being hypnotized because we like to go back in time, just like we used to live at our we used to live back at our Way house, especially. That's what I need to feel like. I need to feel like I'm back, I'm going back in time, just like we used to live yes, that's a main reason why I like to remember 1983 to 1984 because I like to remember because that was the time I used to live back at our Way house, and you used to enjoy my time. You used to live back at our old Way house, especially.
Okay. Happy in a Way house. Okay. Now, I don't have the names of your friends. Can you give me their names?
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, I can't. Oh well, did they? You remember my sister Nancy emailed you the pictures?
Yes, but what are their names, my dear?
Okay. Well, my teacher's name is Mitch Chris. In the old age, though, they used to have her name was Marty Peterson. Marty Peterson, I think was wearing, I gotta take a look at the class picture. Okay. Marty Peterson was wearing a pink dress right there, And Mitch
Okay.
is wearing a striped shirt. He's in the wheelchair and stuff. That's a class picture I'm looking at. Then I know how I was standing between Tom and Mike Allen. Then I know who was sitting right next to Mitch in the blue outfit. Tracy Maloof and Mike Dunn was sitting in the red shirt. And there was that lady I met back a long time ago from the 80s. Her name was Helen Kim with the glasses on, with the dress on. And Bob Lewis that was sitting up front. Marty Peterson was standing behind Bob Lewis though. Then I was 15 years old. I used to wear braces on my teeth and stuff.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you what their names is. Can I explain what their names is? Who I was standing? Okay, I'll tell you where their name is. Though. I was standing. They had a white jacket. Her name is Letta Balkus. Used to have a white jacket. Letta is the one who used to live on Trimble Court Street, but she moved
Can you
away to
slow
Palm
down
Springs.
and can you slow down and say her name slowly for me?
Letta Balkus is the one with the
Lana?
white. No,
Lana?
Letta. No,
Letta.
Letta.
Letta. Okay, Letta. Okay.
Letta is the one that had a white jacket on.
Okay.
And then in the picture that I was standing next to, then I'll tell you what her name is. So I was standing, that's on my right side, Aline Agranowitz. And then I'll tell you what color she had on. A red
Arlene?
outfit.
Did you say
Aline.
Arlene?
No,
Arlene.
Aline.
Okay. Okay.
I knew Aline since when I was 4 years old.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay.
Alina
Okay.
Brown. Alina
Uh-huh.
Brown was wearing a red outfit on. Maybe it called a dress. I'm not real sure, but she was wearing a red outfit on.
Okay. And all these friends, they were people that you went to school with in 83, right? 83,
Yes,
84. Is that right?
yes, uh-huh.
That
Then
outfit.
it
Okay.
happened in 84. Footloose came out 1984. Yeah, that's what
Mm-hmm.
year I want to go back in time. The site used to be 1983 to 1984.
Okay, great. Okay, my friend. So, um, I'm going to have you do a few little exercises just to test to see how deep you can actually go into trance, okay?
Okay.
So, I'd like for you to take your hands and clasp them together with your index finger like pressed together, like this. Okay, with your index finger pressed
I don't
together.
think I could do it.
Can you bring your palms together and interlace your fingers? Bring your palms together. Make like a fist, like you're doing this. Great. All the way, palms together. Palms together. Good. Really tight. Really, really tight. And now bring your fingers together like this. Can you bring your fingers together
Kind of
like
hard for me
this?
to do. I'm having a
That's
hard
okay.
time.
That's okay. So you're doing it perfect. You're doing it perfect. Okay. Now
Why is it?
imagine that something is squeezing your hands together. Imagine,
Okay.
close your eyes and imagine that something's squeezing your hands together really, really tight. And your hands are gripping really, really tight. Tighter and tighter and tighter. And now try to open them and take your hands apart. Pull your fingers apart. Okay. All right.
Can I open my
So
eyes too?
you can open your eyes. Yeah. Okay. So now we'd like for you to hold both of your hands outstretched like this, like this with your hands palms up, okay? And we'd like for you to close your eyes. Now, turn one of your hands palm down, okay? And then imagine not on top of the other, just on the side, like this. Can you see me? Like this, okay? Yeah. And now imagine that you're holding a dictionary in the hand that's palm up. And imagine that the hand that's palm down has a balloon tied to it lifting your arm up. Very good. And your dictionary hand is getting heavier and heavier because that's a very heavy dictionary. Very, very heavy. And the balloon is lifting your hand higher and higher. And the dictionary is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Okay. And now slowly just go ahead and open your eyes and bring your hands palms together. Okay, great. So now we're going to do one more. So put your hands palms down on your lap. Okay. And are you leaning back into the chair? We'd like for you to sit at the edge of your chair. Is that okay? Can you sit at the
more comfortable if I sit back in the chair?
Okay. All right. So
That's the way my body works.
Okay. So now, okay. So I think you're actually probably ready, Jeff, for us to kind of start. All right.
Okay.
Are you good? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So now let me ask you, have you ever been in trance before right now?
What does trance mean? I may have heard of it. What does that mean?
Trance means in a very relaxed, hypnotic state.
What is that? I don't quite get it.
So then you could say no. It's okay to say no, right? So
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I've never been hypnotized during my life.
Okay. So then what is the relationship between the state that you're in right now and the state that you were in just before you woke up this morning? When you just wake up, are you really alert?
Not no. Well, maybe I am from awake, but now if I'm asleep, I'm not.
That's right. When you just wake up, you kind of are waking up, but you're not really that alert. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
So that's what being in trance is like. So did you experience that state as being similar to the waking state or different from the waking state?
What does that mean?
In other words, when you're really awake and you're vibrant, you're really awake, right? But when you just wake up in the morning, you're a little not that awake. Wouldn't you?
It's probably
agree?
happened. But maybe I don't remember standing up and being halfway. See, some people walk in their sleep, but I sure don't remember doing it.
Yes.
Maybe
so
sometimes I might, maybe if it's possible back to 1984, early 1984, when I had a sore throat, I got sleep, then I was sort of walking kind of like I'm walking in my sleep after a nap I had, like when I had bad tonsillitis after I went to the.
But we're not talking about moving. We're just talking about where your mind is at. So as soon as you come to consciousness.
I know we're not talking about moving to another house. That's not what I said. I said when when we lived at our old Appian Way house when I had tonsillitis, I may have been maybe kind of like I'm asleep walking, but not real sleepy. Maybe after I've been taking a nap,
Yeah, kind of like when you're a little out of it and you're just waking up, right?
Yeah, I may have been out of it before.
Great. When you're super relaxed and you're just a little kind of coming out of sleep, but you're not ready to get up and have breakfast and go see the day. You're just getting out of your.
Well, it happened in the afternoon after I saw the doctor. I was taking a nap, because of the cold I had in 84, early 84.
Great. So that's what trance and being hypnotized is like. You're very, very relaxed, but you're not really ready to get out and go and see the world because you're super relaxed. And that's what being hypnotized is like.
So now
we'd like to ask you, can you find a spot that you would like to look at comfortably somewhere in your space? So don't look at the camera. Find a spot on the wall, somewhere on the wall.
I'm closing my eyes right now.
Okay, so we'd like for you to open your eyes. Okay. So go ahead and find a spot on the wall. If you can, go ahead and find a spot on the wall and just look at that spot comfortably for us.
Oh no, I'm going to look at
Okay.
my old class picture. I have a question. Am I able to go
Yeah.
back in time to Psyche City 1983 after the hypnosis? Because I want a recording of a hypnosis video, so that way it'll make me feel like I'm going back in time to Psyche City 1983 to 1984. That's what I need to feel like.
I know. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start the process
Well,
to
I'm going
get
to
you
get up.
very relaxed. And
I'm
we
going to
would
go.
just like, go
I'm going
ahead.
to go look at my class picture in 1983. That's how I'm going to find a spot.
Okay, so from where you're sitting, Jeff, we'd like for you to sit down on the chair. And we're not really asking for you to stand in front of the picture.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. If you could just sit down, because we're starting this right now. And as soon as you can just relax into the direction, then you'll likely just fall into it without an announcement. Okay.
And
So just go ahead and maybe if you could just find a spot somewhere on your desk or above your computer, just find a spot that you can look at that's comfortably, even if it's just a little crack in the wall or the doorknob on the doorknob, because all you're going to do is you're just going to let your eyes rest in a soft gaze. Okay. We just want you to rest your eyes on a soft gaze right there.
yes, I could close my eyes.
Not just yet, but we're getting there. Okay.
Okay.
So, can you find that spot that you would like to look at comfortably?
Look at this. I could let's take a look. I could look at just you.
Okay, so we'd like for you to look at a spot somewhere else other than looking at me.
I know. I could look at that favorite picture of me with a green shirt, the picture frame with pictures of my friends hanging. Sure, that's what I'll do.
Okay, so just go ahead and look at that comfortably. And as you continue looking at that spot for a while, Jeff, do your eyes want to blink?
Yeah, probably because
Okay,
it's starting
great.
to blink right now.
Okay, so we'd like for you to just every time we are asking you a question, you can just notice. And you don't have to answer the question with your voice, just notice, okay?
Yeah, that's why I want to look at that picture of me. That because my
Good.
favorite picture of me was taken back at a Way house. It's going back in time to live at a house. Is part going back in time because that's when it was 1983 to 1984. That was the time we used to still live back in our Way house. It's 5321. That's what I miss a lot. So I'm
So
going to keep staring at that picture frame.
you are, Jeff. And what I'd also like for you to know, Jeff, is that we're actually starting the process right now. And all you need to do is simply follow the instructions and just listen to my voice.
Okay,
I will, I'm,
know why I'm looking at that picture because I want to feel like I'm somebody else instead of feeling like I'm myself that was had a nice happy smile on my face, whoever I used to see.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll follow instructions and listen to your voice like you just told me.
Okay, okay. So we'd prefer if you simply looked at a point or an object or something, and not necessarily a picture. And the reason why is if you lock too heavily on one picture, we're going to be challenged to take you into your own memory banks so you can experience the whole of 1983 and
Well,
1984.
that's why me and my sister Nancy sent all these pictures through
That's
email.
right. That's right. Because what we need to do is we need to just have you be very relaxed and not focused on one picture, just on
Okay.
a simple spot on the wall or a spot near your computer, okay? So
Okay.
just comfortably on a spot, maybe to the right or the left of the screen so I can still see you, okay?
Yes.
Fabulous. So go ahead and locate. Can you find a spot that you would like to look at comfortably? That's just a spot
Well, now I
somewhere.
can't find. I can't find because see, I'm finding it easier just to look at my favorite picture, me in front of me and stuff. It's kind of easy.
Got it. Okay. So as you notice that you're looking at the picture, go ahead and look at the picture and not at the screen. Are
Yeah,
you
because I need to
notice?
be. Yeah, because I need to be able to feel like I'm somebody else. I was really, really happy. Nice, happy smile on my face. That picture me, the green shirt I sent you through email.
That's right. So as you continue looking comfortably at that spot for a while, do you notice your eyes want to blink? And will those lids begin to blink one at a time, twice, or three times before they close all together?
If it does, that's okay.
And are your eyelids blinking
Now
rapidly?
again, they feel tired, so they feel like they have to just blinking. They feel like it's going to
Will
close.
good. Will they just close now? Or
It
will they
could.
flutter? Or will they
It,
flutter
it,
all by themselves
it-
first?
well, it could be. It could close all the way. So if I get sleepy, that's okay.
That's right. Will the eyes close more and more
Yeah, it will.
as
That's a
you
start. That's what I'm
good,
starting to do is close the eyes all
as
together.
good as you get more and more relaxed? That's right. Can those eyes just stay closed as you're comfortable, able to go deeper, just like when you go to sleep? That's right. Can your comfort go more and more deeply inside so that you'd rather not even try to open your eyes? Just relaxed. Or would you rather really try in vain and find you cannot? And just when will you soon forget all about your eyelids altogether because your unconscious wants you to dream? And as you go deeper and deeper, feeling more and more relaxed and more comfortable, You find yourself feeling lighter, almost like you're floating, lighter and lighter. The more and more relaxed you become, being aware of the seat below your body, but a floating sensation carrying you higher and higher, far above your house, far above your block. And as you look down, you can see your house and the pool, and you're floating, drifting all the way back, all the way back into your bedroom at Appian Way. And as you descend, floating gently and softly all the way down into Appian Way, you find yourself in your old bedroom with all the feelings of love and care, looking at your dresser, getting ready for your day. Because today is a special day. And you're remembering that special day just before you were dancing the flash dance song in your school. And as you feel excited about your day, you find yourself getting dressed and feeling so excited and so confident because you have so many friends who love you. And in this time, you can remember how loved you really are. And you can feel the waves of love from your friends, just like putting on your clothes, wrapping yourself up in their love. And as you get dressed, you can hear your parents moving about, asking you to get ready, telling you and checking on you. And you can feel how much they care about you. And as you hear them open the door and check on you, you can feel your heart getting bigger, filling up with so much love and sweetness. A love and sweetness you get to keep with you always. And now you know it's always with you no matter where you go. And that love moves from your heart all the way through your whole body. And then you pull your shoes out and you can feel the love moving all the way down to your feet and your hands. Those shoes that you danced in when you were 15. And as you're tying your shoes, you can smell the breakfast or the food waiting for you. Because in your mind, you can sense your hunger. And in your mind, you know you have so much confidence that your needs are being taken care of. That warm, comfortable feeling of being cared for, wrapping up in your feet, moving up your legs, helping you to stand tall and strong. And as you finish dressing and you open the door, you notice your mother waiting for you with a big smile. And your heart gets even bigger as she smiles at you. And it's so electrifying that you smile back. You are smiling big, receiving all of her love, feeling all of her love move through you, anchored forever in your cells. And you know you have that forever. And it moves through you into your throat, making your face shine and your smile get bigger and bigger. And it's so big that you can hear yourself saying, "Mom, I love you. And I will always love you." And even though you think she might go away, you can see your mom smiling even brighter because you are making her even happier than she already is. In fact, you can feel the love between you multiplying now even more than before, even more than that. And as you're driving and riding in the car, you can see the neighborhood passing by you. with the brightness of the morning, waiting for your day. And when you get to school and she waves goodbye, you are floating on cloud nine. So much happiness. As if that cloud of happiness stays with you forever and ever, always with you wherever you go. In fact, before you reach your class, your friends are already excited to see you. You are so welcome and popular. People love you. And you feel free to love them back because you have your mother's love forever in every cell in your body. And as you move through class, you are getting more and more excited because you're learning, and then you're going to have a reward. And you hear the music start, and you can see your friends waiting for you, standing next to you. Letta and Aline. And you can see your teachers turning up the music and dancing and watching you guys dance. Happiness and joy and everything about that moment. Letting yourself feel loved, connected, and feeling loving inside without reserve, without any fear. Simply enjoying every moment of every part of your life now and forever from now on. And you can feel your friends dancing next to you. And you can sense your body moving with lightness, expressing with freedom, moving to the beat, courageous, fearless, and lovable. Your body's getting sweaty from dancing so much. You start to get thirsty, and you notice that you have to take a break and get some water. And as you take a break to get some water, you realize You can feel your friends calling you because they love you and they miss you. And you feel needed and you feel so close and connected. Like being close and connected to your mom and your family and to yourself. Because Jeff is lovable and Jeff is capable and Jeff is confident and happy because your mother always wants you to be happy. Isn't that right? And since you always have her love with you, you can be happy in her love and in loving just as she loved. And you realize the secret to your happiness is in loving others just like how your mother loved you. Because your mother had the secret to happiness. And she gifted that to you. And you can feel that gift of love moving through your whole body. Can you
Yeah.
feel the gift of that love moving through
No,
your
20
whole
minutes, 30
body?
minutes. You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What did you say?
Well, Dad was coming in my room. He
Oh,
distracted me.
oh, okay. So let's go ahead and close our eyes again. Did he need you for something?
Well, it was nice and relaxing.
Wasn't it though? Yeah.
Sure was.
Would you like to finish up or do you think we're finished?
Well, I like to finish up. So, know what I like to do
Great.
so I won't get distracted, put myself on the mute.
Okay, great. So go ahead
But
and
that,
put
but that's
yourself
what
on mute.
that's what I'm supposed to do. My job at ICANN. So I'm going to go ahead and put myself so you don't have to, like, if you hear me talk, well, you won't get distracted while you're trying to explain. I haven't thought, but I'm going to put
Well,
myself
here's
on.
the thing, Jeff. If you're talking, that would be important for me to hear.
No, okay. I just don't like. It's just. I just don't want you to hear distractions. Because maybe
It's
I did.
okay. If you're
Can I put?
talking, that's okay. You don't
Yeah.
have
All
to do
right.
anything. I just wanted to know how you were because I'm watching you as we're doing this so I can tell if you're having an experience, okay?
Oh, I'm getting
I'm
relaxed a
sorry.
lot.
Good. I'm sorry that your father kind of broke our little
Well,
groove.
that's why I want to put myself on the mute. So can I go ahead and put myself on the mute? Then you
If
do the
you want,
talking.
if you
Okay.
want, you can, okay?
I gotta stretch a little bit first, and then I'll, then. Okay. I think I'll, I'll sit down. I'm going to put myself on the mute. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and finish the talking. Okay.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and sit back and again, allow the brows of your face to become very heavy and relaxed. And if you want, you can scrunch the muscles up on your face like this and then let them relax. And scrunch your head, really scrunch, scrunch, scrunch between your eyebrows, and then let go. And as your eyes are closed and your eyelids are heavy, notice how heavy they're becoming. Maybe you will notice, will those eyelids want to flutter or simply stay relaxed and closed? That's right. Just still relaxation, letting your body become heavy in the chair as you notice the chair lifting you and getting lighter and lighter. The heavier and heavier you let your body become. And this is a magic chair. For whenever you sit in this chair, you will feel that sense of love and belonging. And whenever you sit in this chair, you will feel more loving towards others, just like your mom loves you. You are becoming loving, just like your mom. And you realize as your chair lifts you higher and higher, taking you all the way back to March of 1983, when the storms came and your parents had to come and pick you up from school. And your chair is floating you all the way down into March of 1983, into your school. And you can hear the storm and see the rain. And you know it's flooding and dangerous outside. But inside, every part of you knows your parents are coming. Your mother and your father driving to pick you up. And you feel safe. And that feeling of safety and security, like holding your mother's hand, her warm hand grasping yours, making you stable. And you can feel that stability moving through your whole body, making your feet and your legs strong and powerful. And as you pack your things to go home, you remember the excitement and the warm feelings inside. And you realize you can access these warm feelings whenever you want for the rest of your life. These warm, confident, safe feelings are always with you wherever you go. Always with you, just like your mother's love, just like Nancy's love, and just like your father's love for you. Always with you like a warm blanket. And as you get your bags and your books, you can hear someone calling you, letting you know your parents are here. And as you run to the car, they're shielding you, helping you into the car, getting into the car, and it's warm inside. And you can remember the drive home with the wind blowing and the heater on, and even the smell infused with love and care. You can hear them asking you if you're okay, telling you everything will be okay. And you sit back and you feel so safe and cherished inside because you are always safe and cherished inside. In fact, you feel so safe and so cherished. You can feel the words, I love you, on the tip of your tongue. And You even mouth the words silently. I love you. And you mouth the words.
Is it Londi? No, I remember about September 1983. I started using Cornhuskers lotion. And I use Cornhuskers lotion. Reminds me going back in time. Just like used to be September
Great.
1983. That's what I
Great.
want to talk about. Then what
Okay.
else?
So go ahead and close your eyes. Okay. Close
Rock,
your
I'm gonna go.
eyes.
Would it be okay if I put Cornhuskers lotion on?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I got
Let's do
some. Yeah.
it. Okay.
Um, I
Yes. Great. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes. Let your body become very, very heavy. In fact, you're noticing each time you smell the corn husker's lotion, your body is becoming more and more relaxed. Your hands are getting heavier. And each time you rub them together, your hands are getting heavier and heavier. And the smell becomes stronger and stronger. Every time you smell the Cornhusker's lotion, you can smell it more and more. As your hand falls easily and floats down slowly, resting at your side, resting and getting heavier as the smell becomes stronger. And your hands getting heavier and heavier as the smell penetrates your nose, getting stronger, making your body very relaxed. So relaxed and so at ease and so comfortable. So comfortable. That's right. Nice and comfortable. And each time you smell it, you feel happy because you know and remember in September of 83 when you found the Cornhuskers lotion, how excited you became Wasn't it exciting? And you remember who you were with when you first used Cornhusker's lotion. You had to share it with that person, how much you liked it. And it makes your skin feel soft and supple. And it gives you a warm, clear feeling on the inside. A warm, secure feeling. Each time you inhale the Cornhusker's lotion, you feel more at ease and more calm and more capable because you know you're always loved and it's always safe for you to love back. And each time you rub your hands together, you remember how safe you are. And you remember it's okay to say, I love you. That's right. Mentally to yourself, you feel free enough to say, I love you. And it's safe inside to say out loud to your mom, I love you. And it's safe to say to Nancy, I love you. And each time you say the words, I love you to yourself, more and more of your mother's love courses through your body. And you experience her being with you, even though you cannot see her. She is always, forever with you. And that knowledge of loving others is what makes you feel safe and secure and warm inside. And sitting in your chair will help you. And rubbing your hands and smelling Cornhusker's lotion helps you know you are safe, sound, and cared for. Now, all of those lovely feelings. You can bring back with you as you sit in your chair and it lifts you high out of Appian Way. Are you there? Okay, so close your eyes again. We're almost done. Lifting you all the way up out of Appian Way, knowing you're taking every good thing from that time and bringing it all the way back to now as you float higher and higher. You can see Appian Way below you, floating all the way through clouds, higher and higher into a different time, into a time called now, all the way floating now down, gently down over your house with a pool in the front yard, all the way down, gently floating down, counting backwards from 5. 4, coming back all the way down. 3, feeling your feet and your hands. 2, feeling the floor underneath your feet. And 1, all the way back into your room, sitting in the chair in front of the computer. And when you're all the way back, you can open your eyes.
Well, I got nice and relaxed, you know.
Great, very
Are you gonna
good.
send us a hypnosis video? Because we
I'm
would
going to
like to.
send this video to you. I'm going to send this video. Oh, did I press? Hold on. Did I press?
Right, like I'm gonna
Yeah, I
send
did.
it to
I did.
Nan. I like to send it to
I'm going to
Nancy
send
also.
you. I'm going to send you this, Jeff. Yes, because this was a very good session. How are you feeling?
Relax.
Good.
I had a
Are you
question.
feeling? Are you feeling? How are you feeling about your mom?
Well, I still miss her.
Uh-huh. Does it feel as intensely missing her, or do you feel less intense about missing her?
Well, I feel pretty tense about missing her.
Okay. So
What,
we're going to share
Lonnie?
with you that, yes,
What city do you live in again?
I live in Winnetka.
Winnetka. Oh, okay. It's nice. It's really
Mhm.
nice to Zoom. You know, we don't have to travel. Place makes easier. We can